Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vanillaraccoon and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play. Now before we begin, I want to make absolutely clear that this is not going to be your typical Minecraft Let's Play series. This is going to be what I would consider a Vanilla Plus Minecraft Let's Play series. And what I mean by that is, well, let's go ahead and just quickly take this clock that is down on the bar, and if we just drop it on the ground, you'll see that we now have the date that is displayed in the chat. And as you can tell, this is day 1 of month 1 in year 1. Not too long ago, I had a pretty cool idea where what if we had seasons in Minecraft? And thanks to my good buddy Winter Grave, he was able to make this magic happen. And so now whenever that's what I would consider to be proper timing right there. So as we can tell right here, let's go ahead and just pull up the chat. We see that it says day 1, month 1. Whenever it says month 1, that means it's going to be springtime. And then whenever you see month 2, that means it's going to be summer. And then in month 3, it will be autumn. In month 4, that is going to be winter. Now, just like in real life, when it is springtime in this world, it's going to be fairly rainy, and sometimes we may even have a few storms. Whereas in the second month, we're going to have a lot more storms along with some rain, but mostly it's going to be a stormy time of year. Then once it becomes autumn, then we're going to, ooh, that's a nice supply of logs right off the bat. Ooh, and we even have a stone hatchet. You know what? Let's go ahead and break this down right here so we don't have to just pickpocket all that stuff. But like what I was saying, so then in the autumn time, it's then going to be a little more cool, if you know what I mean. We're gonna have maybe less rain than we would in the spring, but we're also then going during the winter time have, depending on the biome that we're in, a little more precipitation than usual. So for example, if we find ourselves a snowy plains biome, then we will be seeing a lot more snow than you usually would. And also, I hear a spider, and I don't know where he's at, but also, during the seasons, we're also going to have the day cycles either extended or shortened. So, like the summertime, the day cycles will be much longer than they normally would. And then during the winter, they will be a lot shorter than they normally would. And then during the spring and autumn, then I think they're going to be roughly the same that they would without Winter Grave's magic in action here. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited for this Minecraft Let's Play series, and I hope you guys are. If you haven't already, then be sure to give this video a like, and also if you're new to the channel, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and have notifications turned on, so that way you won't miss any uploads for this new innovative Minecraft Let's Play series, along with all the other content that I have here on the channel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to begin to gather up some materials and resources that I'm going to need, and we're going to begin to get our build on. So I'll see you guys in just a little moment. And now it's just about time for us to begin to get our build on. But before we go ahead and do just that, I would like to take a moment to wish you a happy holidays and safe travels for those of you who may be trekking across some X amount of land to see family, friends, and relatives. And the reason why I say that is because upon the recording of this video, at least, it is now Christmas Eve, and Mojang has gone ahead and rolled out its universal textures for the single and double chest, as you can see right here. So if you got what you wanted for Christmas, then feel free to let me know down below in the comment section what it is that you got. In any event that you didn't, then don't sweat it. At least let me know what it is you would have liked to have gotten. And just remember that if you're lucky enough and you're able to, maybe you can try and return the gifts that you got and get the money, so then you can go ahead and purchase what it is you wanted originally. But if anyone questions why you would do that, you didn't hear it from me. So what we're going to do here is we're going to begin to work on our farmland, and I want to give this stretch of land a little bit of a rustic homestead look to it. Now this is a concept that I had done before. However, I'm looking back in retrospect, I'm not really all that happy with what I had done. So that's why I want to try and tackle this project again, but in a new fashion. Now, we have this pathway that obviously curves into the pathway that we have leading to and from this small stretch of land, but also down to the coastal line. And the reason why is because over on that small island is where I plan on building my starter house. However, we're not going to be getting to that in this episode at least, and that's only because I really want to just focus on getting my polyculture farm going. Now, for those of you who don't know what a polyculture farm is, long story short, it's where you can grow multiple crops in one place at one time. So what I think I'm probably gonna do is just dig up this grass block right there. We're gonna place down our water source. Let's go ahead and fill up the bucket with some more water, and we're just gonna begin to work on our polyculture farm in this area. Now, one thing that I do have, and I forgot to grab from my one chest here, is that I have a lily pad, and what I'm going to do is just toss it down on top of there, so in the event that as we're harvesting our crops we accidentally walk near the water, we don't have to worry about slipping and sliding into it. Now let's go ahead and break this block down, place down the water within it, and then on top of it place a lily pad, and we can continue. Oh, let's not crush the watermelons. And now we can continue to just be on our way with growing our crops. Now at the moment, unfortunately, I only have wheat and watermelon seeds. So I'm just going to be growing that for now, but in due time at least I will be getting more seeds, so then we can continue to grow more crops than just the two. And for now at least, why don't we just go ahead, we can go ahead and grow the pumpkin right there, and then just so we can try and direct the the watermelon, and just so we can begin to direct where the watermelon's going to grow, since it only grows either forward, left, right, or behind the space in which the seed is planted, not diagonally. I want it to grow right there, so we can go ahead and probably begin to harvest the crops that we have along the shoreline. And unfortunately from that one we don't have any seeds, although from that one we got two, and oh, we're not gonna have enough to grow some more wheat along the side here. Oh well. So then what we can do is remove that torch, and then we'll grow up a watermelon right there. And I want it to grow in this block space as well, so I'm probably gonna have to quickly run down through here, not trample on the watermelon that's growing there, and harvest the wheat so that we can get some more seeds. And now let's just go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, and there we go. So now we're gonna for sure have our watermelon growing right there. The one reason why I'm really keen on growing as much watermelon as I can is because down the line when we get into potion brewing, we can then make glistening melons, and I forget what we can make in regards of potions with that. So if anyone who's watching this knows the brewing recipes offhand, or they can at least remember off the top of their head what type of potion we can get from a glistening melon, then feel free to let me know down below in the comment section as well. You guys are absolutely smart and know more about this game than I do. All I know how to do is take a hatchet to a tree and hopefully get some logs from it. But since it's getting to be dusk now, I think I'm going to continue to just do what we have here, where we have this small rustic barrier beginning to be laid down all around the rest of this stretch of land. And then I'm also going to try and gather up some more seeds, plant them down, and get some more food. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, it looks like we have a village that is not that far from spawn and where we are working at least during this Minecraft Let's Play. I've already gone ahead and begun to harvest the crops from it, but I wanted to continue to walk through this village with you and let this be a grand opportunity to open up a discussion with you down below in the comment section. So as always, if you would like to chime in and share your thoughts and opinions, then you're more than welcome to do so. If you see someone left a comment that doesn't really float with you and you would rather disagree with them, then at least be respectful to another person's opinions and thoughts, because at the end of the day we're all here to just have a nice discussion and be friendly amongst one another. So if it wasn't apparent already, I'm playing with the resource pack that was provided by Minecraft, where it features the new textures that will be coming to the game fairly soon. If I remember correctly, these textures are still a work in progress, so as I always say, for many things, subject is available to change. But what I want to talk about with you is simply, what do you guys think about the new textures that have been showcased so far, and also that have now been made available to see and use with the resource pack that Minecraft has provided with us? To be honest, although I am the type of person where when I catch wind that change is coming, I begin to prepare myself for it so that when it finally arrives, I'm able to greet it with open arms. But I gotta be honest with you, I think I'm still gonna need some time to get used to what the wood looks like, and by wood I mean to be a little more specific, like the planks, the stairs, and the slabs. I mean, the logs, I actually don't mind them. I kind of prefer the log textures now to what they were previously. And also, I've seen some people talk about not being a fan of the cobblestone, that it looks a little smooth and that it looks a little cartoony or plasticky. And although I can see where people are coming from with that perspective of cobblestone, well, with those perspectives of the new textures for the cobblestone block, I got to admit, once you actually look at cobblestone with mossy cobblestone and even other blocks within the game, such as grass and the planks or various woods, it actually doesn't look that bad. I mean, towards the end of World of Raccoons Season 2, I was beginning to retexture some of the pre-existing textures within the game before this new resource pack from Minecraft was made available, and I may begin to retexture some of these textures as well. But at least for the beginning of this Minecraft Let's Play series, pardon me there, I don't like to talk with my mouth full, but at least throughout the duration of the beginning of this Minecraft Let's Play series, I want to play with the new textures on, and I just want to leave them be. I don't want to alter them, I don't want to dramatically change them, but I would like to explore each of the new textures with you as much as I can, both on camera in a video and also during a live stream. Now, for those of you who are completely unaware, I do live stream when I am able to, and my live streams can be found over at mixer.com/Vanillaraccoon. As always, a link to that can be found right beneath the like and subscribe buttons down in the description box. But now what I'm going to do, that since we've opened up the discussion, and that is, what do you guys think about the new textures that are to come in Minecraft Java Edition? I'm going to go ahead and travel a little bit farther southwest. I think that's the direction I'm going here. Hold on a second. That's west. That's south. Yes. I want to continue to travel a little more southwest, so then I can begin to chop down a few of the dark oak trees, gather up the saplings, and oh, I don't have any iron on me. I was about to say I also want to gather up the dark oak leaves, but I don't have any shears in which I can do so. But I want to get some dark oak logs, saplings, so I can bring them back home with me, and then I'll meet you guys there where we can continue to work on our polyculture farms. So I was making my way back home, and then I noticed the raw mutton just sitting on the ground here, and I first thought to myself, what did I just walk into? But then I noticed that we had some wolves nearby, and I then remembered that I have 23 bones on me, so, oh, okay, that only took one bone. Usually I have to go at least through a quarter of a stack in order to tame a wolf, but that's good, that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh, wow, that guy was a one bone too. So I'm gonna go ahead and begin to tame some wolves, because I don't want to be alone in this world. And believe me, wow, that sounded very depressing. But yeah, I don't want to start off this Let's Play all by myself. And so I'm trying to think, what do I not need? You know what? I kind of need everything here, but I want to have the raw mutton so that I can cook that later on. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to take this one gravel block and I'm going to place it down right here, so then I can begin to pick up the raw mutton. But yeah, I just wanted to bring it back real quick and show you that not only did I walk into a murder scene, so to speak, but I also managed to make a few canine companions. And I'm actually beginning to wonder, oh wait, well, do I need that wool? It is a wool block, and I could probably put it to good use. You know what? Right next to the gravel blocks here, we're gonna just place down the flower that I cannot pronounce the name for my life of, so then we can go ahead and pick up the one wool block. And look at that, we also unlocked a new crafting recipe. So all I'm gonna have to do now is throw down the boat into the water and then push it out away from shore, and then I'll be able to make my way back home. So you know what? I am probably going to have to actually take a moment to eat, because unfortunately I only have 3 hunger bars. So why don't we just go ahead quickly make ourselves a crafting chest table. We're going to place this down right here, and then we're going to take the wheat. I'm so glad that we have the crafting assistant here in Minecraft, because, well, if we didn't, apologies. Once again, I don't like to talk with my mouth full, but I'm so glad that we have the crafting assistant right there, because that's going to make my life so much easier, as opposed to having to click and drag and then place certain stuff in the right spot so I can begin to craft stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and begin to make my way back home. I think I'm heading the right direction. That's north, that's east. Yep. So I'll see you guys when we're there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting to be just about time where we must begin to wrap things up and say farewell to one another. But before we go ahead and do just that, I want to point out that the Polyculture farm has continued to grow, and just like how we have the rustic homestead wall along this side, I've also continued to extend it along here as well. Now, off camera, I'm going to finish wrapping it around the entire stretch of land that we're going to be working on, and unfortunately, I don't think by the next episode I will be ready to construct my starter house on my small island right over there. But nevertheless, whilst I was traveling from the village back home, I couldn't help but get a feeling that there's a few things that I want to do here before we even get our build on and putting a roof over our heads. So not to worry, ladies and gentlemen, your boy V is always able to find something to do. I believe in working hard to get great results, and I'm one to always work and not really stop, both in real life and online as well, I suppose. But one thing I do want to point out real quick before we go ahead and say farewell in this episode is that this Minecraft Let's Play series is going to be, I guess you could call it a Vanilla Plus Let's Play series, but it's not going to be using any plugins. And I know I already gave the plug / shout out at the beginning of this episode, but I want to do so once again because he's truly a magician when it comes to making things happen in Minecraft. And like I just said, without any plugins, it's all vanilla powered, so to speak, and that is with the help of Winter Grave, member of Ripple Effect and a good peep of the channel. He was able to help me get all of this working in regards to having the seasons in Minecraft, where if we wanted to figure out what the date is, all we got to do is take a clock, throw it down on the ground, and you can see right there what the day, the month, and the year is. And also, I'm not going to reveal everything up front with you. I'm gonna wait until I have the right moment to do so. But one thing that I have going on is that aside from having Endermen not be able to pick up any blocks, they also have a chance to drop certain blocks as well. So for example, earlier in this episode when I was slaying a few Endermen, where'd it go? I was able to acquire an Ender Pearl, but also a few other Endermen dropped down the coarse dirt block. They also dropped down the gravel and the dirt block, and also when I was killing a spider, I was able to acquire a cobweb. Now I'm not entirely sure what happened to that cobweb. Maybe I died and it blew up in the explosion. Earlier when recording this episode, I encountered a few creepers and unfortunately decided to take a break from living. But Yeah, so spiders will also drop string, spider eyes, and even cobwebs, and skeletons will be able to drop a few unique items as well. And the reason why I have this is because, realistically speaking, this is not my first rodeo by any means or any stretch of the imagination. When it comes to Minecraft Let's Plays, I can't even recall what number this is, but at this point in time now, aside from wanting to get my build on and wanting to produce nothing but great content for you to like and share with your friends so that they can subscribe to the channel and join the community, I want to be able to do so in a timely fashion where it's not too time consuming, but at the same time, it's not like cheaty weedy and almost considered modded Minecraft. Again, everything that we have going on throughout this series is vanilla powered. Winter Grave is the magician who is able to make all of this happen, and also, just for a little fun fact, in the event that you decide to support me on Patreon and you select the right tier for it, you'll also have access to my Patreon Minecraft realm, where everything that you're going to see throughout this innovative Minecraft Let's Play series can be found there as well. So in one sense, you don't have to worry about just seeing all this magic happen in front of you. You too can experience the magic and even play with yours truly. Again, if you decide to support me on Patreon and get access to the Minecraft Patreon realm. But I think now, ladies and gentlemen, seeing as how it is officially nighttime in Minecraft, that is a good cue to end this episode on. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed it, then be sure to drop a like, and if you are new to the channel, then I invite you to check out the rest of it. But do not forget to turn on notifications when subscribing. That way you will then be notified when future Minecraft and other gameplay content is uploaded from yours truly, Vanillaraccoon. I would like to wish you a happy day, and peace out.